weddings are really fun. And the reason they're really fun is because people are so unpredictable. So you have to be good at getting the moments, anticipating them, as well as taking the candid stuff. You also have to be a director at heart, where you have to prompt these sound bites that are good. You want Grandpa's story about how he held you the first time you were born. You want Grandma's story about when she first met your husband. Maybe you don't. We do discuss those things beforehand on what your piece is. We sit down, we talk about what it is that you want your end product DVD to be. So what to look for when you're shopping for a videographer, because they kind of start, you can get your wedding shot from anywhere from $1,000 to $6,000, and that's a huge range, and I don't think people fully understand why that range is. If you're paying around the $2,000 mark, which is where I come in, you do get me for that, but it is an extra small charge for a second, and then I add shooters depending on the size of your wedding and your own desires to do so. But I do recommend 2 cameras, especially if you have a large wedding. Then things get a little crazier, and actually I get to the point where I'm questioning why you wouldn't pay for the second shooter if your wedding party is over 200 people. Especially if you're in a large venue like the Chateau Laurier. You want to like the person that you're hiring, because it is an intimate process, and you want someone who is going to prompt things but not be a big presence at your wedding or a stressful presence at your wedding. Some people just can't handle any level of change or stress. You have to be highly adaptable. If things change as they do with a live event, you have to be prepared for that. As a videographer, you have to anticipate the moments. You have to know that, okay, now that we're done, the ceremony is ending, I need to position myself outside to get that nice outside shot of when you first emerge. You want a good back and forth with whomever you're hiring. You want to be able to ask questions, you want to be able to feel comfortable, and you want to get a sense that that person knows how to do that with your family and friends. Really important. You can't just point a camera at somebody and say, you know, what have you got to say? Because that really puts the person on the spot. What they need, what they're looking for is examples. I don't want to give too much away because, you know, we all have our style of doing things, but as a director, I'm really good at gauging what kind of group I'm dealing with, as well as what kind of people I'm dealing with on an individual scale. You know, your sister might not be very camera oriented, but sometimes those people give the best stuff and they don't even realize it. I would advise you that you get what you pay for. So if you're paying $1,000 to shoot your wedding, you gotta be careful with that. It's either kids out of school just starting out and looking to break in and practice their art, and they may be really good at that. So you have to decide, look at their stuff is what I can tell you. You know, the proof is in the pudding. Look at what they've done before, or look at what I've done before when we sit down. And then you can really get a sense of, is this person's style the style I want for my video? I'm Veronica Martin, signing off from Vermilion Productions, and I hope to see you at our studio real soon, 901 Bank Street.